Hello, and welcome to Art Snacks. In this episode, we're going to talk about what it meant to be a printer and binder in colonial America. One thing you have to know was that in colonial times, the press was very important, and as you're studying history, you know that some of the flyers and leaflets that went around that people read really had a lot of influence on the way they acted politically, and probably, well, I'll let you figure out how responsible they were for getting us to want to be independent and to get into the Revolutionary War. But this is the way people shared information. This was the internet before the internet. So what you're looking at, what we're going to draw today is this rectangle was really the beginning. But on these little rectangle pieces, the printer would have these raised letters in metal. And we're just going to talk a little bit about that. Okay, but part of the job of the printer was typesetting. Now, what does that mean? Well, this is a piece of type. It's made of metal. And if you put ink on it and you stick it to a piece of paper, what do you get? You get a print, right? And that print is one letter. Now think of a newspaper and how many letters there are in a newspaper and all of the different stories that you see. So each page had to be typeset. That was set up like this, inked and printed onto paper with a press. And this is still why they call it the press today, is because they had to press this onto the paper to get it to print so that you could see it. So a lot of people don't know, when you say the power of the press, you're really talking about a word that's derivative from the original device that was used to press this. So then they would put ink on that surface with a roller or a brayer, the same kind of a tool you use in art when you do printmaking, right? And this is raised, okay? This is raised, and it would be dark, set up like this, okay? So the newspapers were a really, really big deal. So the printer and binder also put books together, and when I say binder, I mean they bound them, the corners of them, they put the pages together and made sure that they stayed together so books would last. See you next time.